Hi, my name is Lee Senderoff, and I'm the GM of North America for YourMechanic. Thank you for joining us today. I want to talk a little bit about how we can help you provide value at every stage of vehicle ownership for your consumers. So why is this even important? A recent Bain study said that, as you all know, claims events are rare. And we, as insurers, you don't have a lot of contact or a lot of contact points with your customers. Earning loyalty over time is going to require creating differentiated services and products that extend the touch points that you have with your consumers. And that's what I want to talk about today, and how YourMechanic can help you do that in the auto industry. So if we think about the ownership cycle from a very high-level standpoint of someone who owns a car, there's a pre-purchase stage, an ownership stage, and a transition stage when they sell that vehicle. YourMechanic provides value at each one of these stages, and we co-market and co-brand these value-add products with insurance companies. So you're probably wondering what YourMechanic is, because I haven't gotten into that yet, and why you should care about offering this service to your consumers. Has anyone had to go to a car shop to get their car fixed? Anyone in the last year? Maybe? Did anyone have a great experience? Okay, so the NPS score in this auto services industry is 20. That's pretty disappointing. So we felt like we had to conquer this and change this around. So what is YourMechanic? We're a convenient mobile mechanic service that comes to your home or office to perform repair and maintenance on your vehicle. We are a national brand, so we are not a lead gen provider. We don't send the leads to a repair shop and have that shop come to you. You're always dealing with YourMechanic. We provide a 12-12 warranty on all of our services. Our mechanics are licensed and insured, and our service is available 7 days a week, 9 to 9. I don't know how many of you have tried to get a service appointment on the weekend with a mechanic, but definitely on a Sunday, it's virtually impossible. Additional to that, our customer service reps are open 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. 7 days a week. And again, if you've tried to call a mechanic shop to schedule an appointment, it's almost impossible to get someone to call you back. So you're probably thinking, well, they probably charge a lot more for the service. Actually, we charge 30% less than a regular shop and 50% less than the dealership. The way that we can do this is because we don't have the overhead that a dealership has with the service center, service manager, coffee machine, etc. We also are able to pay our mechanics 3 times more than they make. So the average mechanic in the US makes $15 to $17 an hour, and our mechanics actually start at $50 an hour and can earn up to $67 an hour. This is really important because it allows us to recruit and hold on to the best mechanics in the industry. A lot of folks ask me about this, like, what are your mechanics like? We're trusting them to go to our consumers' homes. I can tell you that we have a very comprehensive and intense mechanic hiring process, and only 4% of mechanics that try to come in and work for YourMechanic actually make it through our application process. We have extensive screening from background to criminal to reference checks. We screen also for, obviously, skills abilities. We have master mechanics that work at our office and interview every single mechanic that comes onto our platform. So the next question I usually get asked is, can you really do this in someone's driveway? Yes, we can actually perform close to 600 services in someone's driveway. These range from oil changes to brake jobs, to inspections, to customers calling us and saying, my check engine light is on, I don't know what to do with my car. Scale, a lot of folks will ask me about scale. Well, where are you guys? We're actually nationwide, so we're live right now in over 7,500 zip codes, and we've provided quotes to over 1 million customers this year. We're really proud of the fact that our ratings and reviews have been top-notch. So we have an A+ accreditation with the Better Business Bureau. And if you look us up on Yelp, we have over 1,000 reviews with an average rating of 4.2 stars. This is really because we take customer service very, very seriously at YourMechanic. Every customer is responded to. Every customer is called back. Our warranty claim rates are extremely low. And for all these reasons, we're able to get such a great response from our customers. Also, in 2012, as Ali mentioned, this company, we've been around for about 5 years. In 2012, our CEO won TechCrunch Disrupt. And a lot of that was because As I was showing you before, the auto services industry is really ripe for disruption. And as you think about which auto shops to send your customers to, I would encourage you to consider YourMechanic. So I just showed you a lot of great things, and probably what's on your mind is, well, she started this presentation and told us that the auto services industry average for NPS is 20. Well, what's YourMechanic's? So our NPS is actually 87.9. This number is, people ask me, well, how do you calculate NPS? Because it's hard to believe that we've been able to achieve this. We calculate it just like you do. It's the same calculation, and we've surveyed over 20,000 users to get to this number. So I will leave you with that today. That's all I have. Oh, sorry. YourMechanic is world-class service delivered to your home or office, and we'd love the opportunity to partner with you to better serve your consumers. You're welcome.
Two questions. One question is, I understand that you have operation in US, only US. Do you have any trial in other countries? One question is, if you will start in other countries, is it difficult or easy?
It's a great question. So right now we're US only, and we are not focusing on international. The earliest we'll focus on international is next year. So we can pretty easily go into other countries. The algorithms that we've built that combine a parts engine, a mechanic quality engine, and a booking engine, because you can imagine that it's pretty difficult to get a mechanic who knows how to work on a certain car with the right part to a customer's home within 24 hours. So that engine is actually replicatable in any geography with any type of cars. The information will need to be fed into it, but we can pretty easily go to another country. We're just choosing not to at the moment. Excuse me? In Japan, yeah. Sure. Yeah,
There you
go.
Yep. Nice job.
Thank you.
My question is about the tools and equipment and parts. Do your mechanics have to provide them themselves? Do you help them acquire those types of things?
Sure, great question. So I'm relatively new to the auto services space, and what I've learned is, I didn't know this, mechanics who work in a regular shop or a dealership actually provide their own tools. So they finance their own tools, and one of the reasons why it's imperative that we actually pay them more than the industry average is so that a lot of these mechanics can't cover the cost of those tools by making $15 an hour. So all of our technicians have their own tools. The parts, that's a great question. We have a parts engine of over 500,000 parts, and we work with the likes of AutoZone and O'Reilly's, just like a regular shop would, to get any part to a mechanic within 24 hours. Sure. Sure. So 70% of the quotes that we give online or the jobs that we perform are instant quotes and instant jobs, meaning they're your typical service A, service B, oil change. We can diagnose them with our algorithm. We don't need a person. So if you go to our website, we'll give you an instant quote. 30% of the jobs are not like that. The engine light is on, and we don't know if we can fix it or not. That's a more complicated job. So we will send a mechanic out. Some jobs require 2 trips, just like it would at a shop. Someone to diagnose the problem and then someone to fix it. If we can't fix the problem today, we're not referring those leads to other shops. You can envision a time in the future where we may be able to, where we may do that. Also, I should say that for the more complicated jobs, a customer service rep and an in-house mechanic will call the customer to get as much information as possible. So if we know up front that we can't fix the car, we'll tell the customer right away. Yes, on our website, there's over 600 services listed of exactly what we fix.
We got time for one more question.
Yeah, can you share any details regarding the project Daimler you guys did with Daimler?
I'm sorry?
Can you guys share
Mercedes.
Mercedes Daimler?
We don't, I don't know about that partnership.
Okay, good. So I wanted just to add some context. The 2 founders came to us about 3-4 years ago, I remember right, one of the founders is an Indian guy, and the other one is Chinese. And they said they're going to do this in 2012, and I thought they were crazy, so I invested in their company. No, but we just kind of, I think they have raised in excess of $20 million. And Andreessen Horowitz was the last funding. So I think it takes like a crazy people to do crazy ideas, and it really works right now. Maybe not as successful as Uber yet, but we feel they are learning a lot.
Oh,
Thank
sorry,
you.
just one, I didn't hear that that's what you were asking, my apologies. So actually, SoftBank did the last round, and Andreessen did do Series A with us. We raised Series B, and we raised a total of $35 million.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.